When you're going on the internet, you're certainly going to encounter toxic communities.
A few months back, I hosted a Call of Duty Cold War tournament with Spent Comb, Simply Reviews, and someone who I had never really played with named Ticklish Clara. Now, Ticklish Clara, at that time, we were all very cool with. There was no real problem with Ticklish Clara. They were fine in the Discord server. But it was until Simply Reviews posted a photo of himself when he was a bit younger, and Ticklish Clara posted a gif with a bunch of things like ooh, pounces on you, furry neck shit. They both had an argument ongoing. Simply Reviews said some pretty hurtful shit. Ticklish Clara got angry. Ticklish Clara left the server, and there has been this bad blood standing with them since then. So Simply Reviews decided recently that he was going to make a video on the Ticklish Clara Discord server by going in there on an alt account and finding a bunch of gross and, as he calls it, degenerate stuff. So let's talk about that video.
When you're going on the internet, you're certainly going to encounter toxic communities. Maybe once or twice, possibly 3 times.
Judging from the scuffed intro, you can definitely tell that this is not a professionally made video. This is not a video that took a lot of time and a lot of effort. No hate to Simply Reviews, because I'm simply pointing out the fact that this video is scuffy, and you can't deny that. But scuffy as this video may be, it definitely did some damage, not only to the Ticklish Clara Discord server, but to Ticklish Clara herself.
Your content is too sexually...
I don't know if you heard that, but they said that their content was too sexual. Now, you're probably asking yourself, what are you talking about? Is this YouTube's mistake? I mean, it's just Minecraft stuff. And Twitch. And really weirdly made thumbnails. It's just weird. I mean, you can see from their Discord, they have venting, self-promotion, hobbies, not safe for work, tickling. I took a ton of screenshots, by the way. Ignore this at the top. But this is a bunch of wise philosophers. I mean, this is easily Aristotle and Socrates debating about human nature. So there's a lot of sad losers here. Oh yeah, this is someone making lesbian fan art. But you can really see the degenerosity of this community, along with just how overall creepy it is. My DMs were attacked 2 times about people wanting to roleplay, and they were just creepy.
So in response to Simply's video, Ticklish Clara responds, so I watched the video and it rather hurt me. As soon as I got demonetized, I deleted all my old NSFW content, as you know. So I spent some time reevaluating myself and where I want to go with my life and decided to rebrand my channel. I made a community post about it, and I deleted every single link to the Discord server when I rebranded because I no longer wanted my old content to be associated with my new channel. You also know that I no longer run that Discord server. The COD tournament video a couple months ago did so on its own volition and without my approval. You making a video titling me a creep when I'm trying to create a brand is just hateful. I don't wish you harm and never have. I was not happy when I was making the content. I was much happier now, but this video has made me regress once more into a state of depression, so thank you so much. There's a lot to dissect here, and there's a few things on my behalf that I would like to share to disprove a few of the statements. So these DMs go back to the very first day of the argument between President Cinnamon Bun and Simply Reviews. You are right, of course, but I am very insecure. I'd feel cornered and hate myself. Not one thing I like, and when I have people dissecting me and simply going out of his way to call me a him, and I got Celex mocking my content, I make the content I make because it gives me a reason to wake up in the morning. Now, I'd like to stop there and just say that this is the old content we are talking about, and my only validation of proof is that this is all the way back in March of 2021, back when this sort of tickling content was around. If her content helped her so much here, I'm not exactly sure why she stopped besides demonetization. Putting money first over your feelings isn't the best, but I hope your depression gets better regardless. I was much happier now, but this video has made me regress once more into a state of depression, so thank you so much. Now, this one last line is very, very important to the nature of Ticklish Clara's character. because in my eyes, I see this as one of those tactics where someone is very angry at you, and the best way they can defend themselves from this is by making you feel bad. So me and Supercell X3D got into a Discord call a few minutes ago, and I have decided to record every single thing we can gather before we are inevitably banned, which just happened. We were all banned. So I got as much info as possible, and I got to see some very important features, such as this. Cinnamon Bun knows that Simply Reviews is 14 years old, or around 14 years old. Now, why would Clara blame a 14-year-old, or what she thinks is a 14-year-old, for the depression? This is something that I find a little bit weird, how you're blaming a 14-year-old for depression. I also think that if you know he's a 14-year-old, why are you getting so worked up about this? Why are you saying that he's at fault for your depression when he's 14 years old? Like I said, I think this all ties back into guilt-tripping the person, such as Simply here, into deleting the video. Can we bring up Delta?
Yeah.
Can we bring up Delta again?
Yeah, sure.
Can you
Bring
you
up
have those?
Delta.
You have the DMs right from you?
DMs
Yeah,
from
that's-
Delta. It might be on a
yes.
different account.
I think
though,
it was
so
on.
hold like,
It was on HK Even or something like that. This next topic is not directly related to the Simply versus Clara situation. It's more about what Simply was trying to express in the Clara video. He says that the server is full of degenerates. Well, Supercell X, a few months back even, this is not recent, joined this server, and he did not interact with this user named Delta, but Delta interacted with him. So Supercell X did a little trolling, like we do around our server, and this is what happened.
I admit to being cringe here, but oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, I fully admit there's no plausible deniability. I definitely took involved in this.
Yeah.
But, like, often...
It's not.
So
no.
I was just...
No. The point I'm trying to make here is that this person, a random person, you both don't even know who each other are, and he just reaches out.
Just DM'd me. Just DM'd me. I decided to play along. Yeah. Yeah.
I just wanted to see that for a second. Okay, so as we can see, Delta was banned from the server, but this is after Delta had DM'd multiple people. So it seems like Delta was doing some bad stuff behind the scenes, and this is my point, which is that these servers are not the safest place, and they do have their fair share of degeneracy. So now I would like to show you what the Discord server was like after Simply Reviews uploaded his video and sent it to them. After the Ticklish Clara comment, after everything, I would like to present to you what happened to their server. But before we do so, one of the key players here is named Eva. Now, Eva is the owner of the Discord server. So Eva is the leader. What you're about to see is what the leader is saying. Oh, and keep in mind, Eva becoming the leader is a new thing. This isn't how it's been the entire time. Clara has been the leader for a longer amount of time, since the beginning, but then Eva just took over.
Insult.
He looks like Yandere Dev. Man made a 12-minute video
know,
complaining about Nightcore. Quarantine hitting people hard nowadays. He looks like Yandere Dev.
Disingenuous
Everyone
insult.
go report him for bullying and harassment. Okay. Now this is getting somewhere. Holy shit.
Yeah, are you sure?
Why
about
not?
that?
Holy shit! Alright, now you're about to see some messages from Eva here, talking about the leadership responsibilities of a Discord server, whilst also disobeying Clara, the person who is telling Eva what to do and how to manage the Discord server properly. This goes to show the state of the leadership in this server. It's amazing. So check out what Eva had to say about leadership. Server. It's just leadership responsibility. So you'd gotta know how to manage folks. By disobeying the original leader of the server? Yeah, right. I find it interesting how Eva basically knows that Simply is 14 years old, yet proceeds to bully him, and then says we should report his channel for bullying and harassment. The hypocrisy of this server is rivaled by none.
No.
Requiring a cropped
No.
ID.
No!
Oh, bro, they're insane!
This is against terms of service!
They're insane! So Eva, the leader of the server, is considering people having their pictures taken with a specific word written on a piece of paper to identify themselves as over the age of 18 years old. But when that is kind of like not a great idea, they think of having an ID with date of birth showing. Their own identification with date of birth showing. And even Dark Cronus, one of the most avid users on this Discord server for a very long time, is not liking this idea. This goes to show what has happened. Now let me just very, very clearly say this. Clara is not at fault for this. This is Eva. Now, does this mean you're allowed to harass Eva? Absolutely not. No. I'm simply pointing out the fact that Eva is suggesting of people to show their face in order to be allowed into a server. This is how far it's gotten. I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone in the Los Polos Hermanos Discord server. I'd like to say a thank you to Supercell X3D for helping me do a lot of the research for this in particular video. And I'd also like to give a shout out to Simply Reviews, because he's the one who broke this story. Now, I'd also like to say, do not harass Clara, do not harass anybody in their Discord server, and do not try to raid them or anything like that. I'm done, personally, unless they respond in any way that's malicious to me. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I'll say this one more time. I hope Clara gets the help she needs to feel better, and I hope Eva learns how to fucking manage a Discord server.